What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna give you guys a little bit of an update on the Mark IV right here. I seen some of you guys message me to give you guys a bit of an update on what's going on with the car. So here it is. I've been working on some stuff here, kind of off camera and all that, because I usually come to the shop and there's like always forget to record, or you're kind of lazy to do it, to be honest. And I've been trying to buy an action camera and to give you guys a little bit of better quality on the videos. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what's going on with the car, and yeah, stay tuned. So guys, here's the car. Here's the Mark IV. I put my one-piece front end on, like I teased you guys on my last video. I've been doing a lot of body work on it, making it all smoothened down and everything, making it look a little bit better. It's not finished. This is just like a very rough coat of primer, just for me to be able to see better the imperfections on it. And these are all the spots that have like the bondo, the body filler that I've been filling it up and making it a little bit on the smoother side. But yeah, here's how it's looking. Let me give you guys a bit of a shot in the front. That's kind of how it looks. I just did these arrow catch quick latches on over there, and over here I'm gonna do the same brand, the arrow catches, but I'm gonna do the round clip-on ones, and I'm also gonna put a 1-0 on the side, and just to open up the front end a little bit more, because I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the front end kind of goes a little bit in, and I would like it for it to come out like that. So in order to do that, we're gonna make a bracket here and put a clip and make it come out more. But yeah, I have also done these vents over here and on the side, so that the wheel well gets all of the pressure out, air pressure. Moving along with the car, let me show you guys the interior. I've been taking off the sound deadening. Yeah, it's kind of messy in here. I took off the seat. Been taking out all the sound deadening from everywhere, all the spots that I could. I took off the dash like I showed you last time. I did the bracket for the brake reservoirs. So the master cylinder 1 and master cylinder 2, because I have a dual master setup for the brakes, one for the front, one for the rear. Let me show you guys. I did cut the doors more. I cut them a bit more. This one still needs a little bit more cutting, but here the Lexan, I'm still gonna put these vents because of the rear mount rad. I did have this MR2 hood scoop. So the MR2, if you guys know the Toyota MR2, the hood is obviously it's a middle engine car, so the hood is actually in the center of the car, rear of the car, and usually they have a hard time breathing, and they make these scoops that can go on either side. This one is a left side one. There's a right side one too, which I'm not using. I'm only using this one. And they usually use it to go to the intake and do a cold air type of thing. But since we're running the rat to the rear, and we're probably doing a flat mounted on the rear of the car there, I decided to buy one of these, and I'm gonna shape it, and I'm gonna make something crazy over here, so that when the car's running, the air goes through it, and I'm gonna shoot what's a piping, excuse me, it'll go all the way to the bottom of the front of the rad, right? So in the rear of the car, I got rid of my, well, I didn't get rid of them, they're right there. I took off my Koenig hypergrams. Those are 18 by 10 and a halves with 275s on it right now at the moment. And I got four rims. I got four Koenig decagrams. These are decagrams and they're 17s. So I'm running an 18 in the front, which is that one, and I'm running 17s in the rear, which is gonna be this rim. And this is a 17 by 8, and I am gonna have a little bit of a spacer because, as you guys can see, it's kind of shitty how it goes inside, and I might want to widen it out a little bit more. But yeah, these are the offsets that I found. I found a good deal on the marketplace, and whatever, I grabbed them because I do want to go with a smaller tire. I had a squared setup, and I want to go with a bigger tire in the front, 18, and I want to go 17, and maybe like possibly a 245, which will be perfect on the rear, with a Nankang tire. In the rear, I don't know if I showed you guys, I did make a carbon fiber trunk and fiberglass type of thing, which is not finished, as you guys can see here, and it's not finished. Even the resin overlay, I just have one coat of resin on it, and I am going to cover all this imperfections and all that stuff. And but I have it mounted right away with the little quick latch clips, and yeah, it weighs like 2 pounds compared to the stock trunk. It is a stock trunk. It's like the same shape as a stock trunk. I overlaid it over the stock trunk and popped off a mold out of it. And yeah, this is like a little wing that I have on it to kill the dead air underneath the big wing. And yeah, I don't know if you guys seen, I have a 9 Lives wing. It is a 71.5-inch wing, I believe so, from 9 Lives. I have the 9 Lives end plates here, but I'm making bigger end plates for them out of carbon. So yeah, I have the same rim in this side, on this side, and let me show you guys. I actually made an intake type of deal to the RAD2 on this side, because this door here is gonna be like permanently closed. That's the point of it being permanently closed. So on this side here, since it's not gonna open, I can always have a pipe ran through the rad all the way to the rear, and I'm not gonna disturb the pipe being there. On the other side, I will be opening the door, so I can't do the same type of deal. That's why I went with this scoop. And yeah, overall, I've been doing some small progress on the car. I am gonna show you guys something more on the engine bay because I've been doing some work on it. As you guys can see, I put the intercooler on, and it's tilted. It's tilted, and I made like a, what's it called, like a floating headlight type of thing. Front end, I got rid of the rat support, and I did a different support on for the intercooler and for all that other stuff, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Okay, so let's take out the front end. 1 click, 2 clicks, the front end drops, and it's as simple as butter. You grab it here, and I can take it off myself with no problem. So yeah. So this is how the car is looking right now. I did a bunch of work on it, did a bunch of work on the engine bay. So yeah, I did do some brackets for the oil cooler. I have the oil cooler mounted. I did some brackets on it, as you guys can see. Yeah, don't mind the little bit of primer that I got on it. I'll take that out after. But yeah, I did cut the rod support, and I cut it here and right over there, and cut it out, and I made these other little brackets, and I painted them with wrinkle black just so it flows a little bit better. And yeah, I've been doing this type of thing. I did make the intercooler slightly on an angle, so when the air hits it, it catches the fins a lot better, which is like kind of recommended, instead of running it straight. Plus, I also want to do an aluminum ducting in front of the actual front end, which will be done by Mercer after. But yeah, manifold wastegate is all mucked up. I mounted the Sidewinder style. It is not permanently on. Yeah, I just mocked it up. It's just holding there. I did wrap it in some DEI tape, heat wrap that I had from my A valve from my Mark II. I had him on race headers, and I took that off. And I don't have the metal zip ties, as you guys can see. I did flip the turbo. I put the feed line all the way to the top, and the return line to the bottom, so I rotated the whole turbo. I got a non-3 performance 44mm wastegate. I don't know if they're any good, but whatever. I got it on a deal on the market, so instead of wasting you know, an extra 150 bucks on a tile, which probably I should have. Let's see how it lasts, and let's see how they are. But yeah, the intercooler piping I just mocked up. It's not looking too bad. It's actually very nicely tucked away. So yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys in the last video. I got my 16AN fittings on for all the coolant. I did put a new sandwich plate on too for the oil filter, which it's not that oil filter, but I have it there just for mock-up and not for everything to get dirty. And on the side too, as you guys can see over there, it's a 16AN. And yeah, stock throttle body, as I said before, just so it doesn't really screw on with the tune. Let me show you guys also, I got my comp brake dual master cylinder setup, as you guys can see, running all the way to the interior of the car, going to the two reservoirs in the inside. This one here is going to be the clutch reservoir for the clutch master, which is running all the way down. I also did delete the ABS. We chose to delete the ABS to try to learn the car a little bit better on the mechanical side of things. So I chose to delete it because now I have a bias valve inside of the car, so I will be doing all my adjustments inside of the car with the knob. And yeah, so this is the car, the motor and all that. It's kind of dirty, to be honest, but yeah, I've been doing a bunch of stuff to it. I got I took off all the fittings from the power steering, and they're right here, the bolts, as you guys can see. And I just got some steel 6AN fittings to be welded onto them, so we can convert all the lines from the power steering rack to 6AN, sorry. And I'm also going to change the reservoir to like an aluminum reservoir with a little bit better baffling on the inside and all that, and that holds a little bit more fluid. And yeah, guys, so let me show you guys to the brackets I kind of mocked up for the oil cooler. I got the fan on it, just mocked up. I took off the control arms to get some bushings pressed into them. They were just original OEM bushings that I got on cheap control arms. So I got some red polyurethane from not Powerflex, sorry. What are they called? Right there, from, I don't know that company right there. But anyways, that's the company. I just got some some bushings pressed into the control arms. Mercer's doing that for me too. I did take the hubs out too, because they have massive play in these wheel bearings right now, and I have to press new wheel bearings on it. I don't know, I think it's just from having the car sitting around with no shafts on, that screwed them on. I do have new ball joints that have a bracket at the bottom of the control arm, and they're adjustable on camber, which will give me up to 2 degrees more of camber. I also have the Silverfish camber tops coming on the car, and yeah, so that's mostly it for now on the car. So yeah, not much things have been done, but it's getting there. It's certainly getting there, and hopefully in the summertime I can record a little bit more videos for you guys, mostly running the car and breaking stuff, and yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed kind of the update on the car, what's going on with it, and I catch you. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of information on the Mark II, because my Mark II is right here, and I never showed you guys. So let me show you guys. So I got, these are the same 18s that were on that car. I got my Mark III control arms on, being mocked up. Coilovers are in. The camber tops that I put on other video are on. And this is front suspension is all mucked up. So I got my 18Z brakes. I got smaller rotors on, and these are the 280. Obviously, I need those right there, on there. But these are for my Mark IV, and I'm putting these on there, and I'm getting slotted ones for the Mark IV. But yeah, I got my 18Zs mocked up on this wheel, and it's starting to look amazing on this car right now. Also, this car's kind of messy because I haven't really touched it. I got my coilovers in, and they are gas coilovers. As you guys can see, they are ready to be put to work. And I also, as you guys can see, I got my synchro stuff on. All my synchro rear end, independent rear end, is pretty much mocked up, ready to be dropped on the floor. And yeah, these are very nice coilovers. They have custom spring rates, and yeah, ready. After I'll get the the external reservoir for them to make him two-way, because now they're just like a single way, I believe, or they're still a two-way. But after I'll just be adding the external reservoir to it. And yeah, motor wise, it's all the same 1.8T, la la la, same stuff, mocked up, nothing crazy. I've been busy with some carbon stuff and fixing some stuff, mirrors and all that. So yeah, guys, it was nice to show you guys a little bit of an update on the cars. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and yeah, if you do actually want more videos on the car and installs and other content that will be a little bit different, let me know. Let me know if you actually like the car and you want more content out of it, because I've been slacking on it. So yeah, guys, catch you guys on another video. Be safe and peace.